and it is really just great to be here with you. I'm from camp, obviously. I've got the hat. And I was just thinking that the other day I was at this coffee shop and they were doing something. I think they were calling it Camp Day, and they sent some of their money that they earned to send kids to camp. And I thought, that is a great idea. I mean, I would say that, of course. I've been involved in camping ministry for like 27 years or so. So I'm obviously a little biased. But anyway, I was thinking, you know, not everybody knows how great camp is. It's entirely possible that there are people out there who don't know how great it is. So I thought, well, you know what you should do, Connie? I sometimes call myself Connie when I'm talking to myself. You'll do it too someday. Anyway, I said to myself, Connie, why don't you make a video for them so they know what's so great about camp? So that's what I'm here doing. I'm gonna make a video for you to tell you how great camp is. So the first reason I was thinking that you could send your kids to camp was, and it's probably a bad reason, but I'm pretty sure that it was the reason my dad sent me to camp for like every week of every summer from the time I was 8. Anyway, the first reason you can send your kids to camp is so you get a little bit of a break. I mean, sometimes the kids, they just get on your nerves, but you can send at least half of them in 1 week, you know, and get a little bit of some downtime for yourself. So that's reason number one. The second reason that I was thinking you should send your kids to camp was to get them outside. I mean, look around you. It is beautiful out. I mean, especially today, it's great. But a lot of the kids these days, they're too concerned with their play boxes and their X stations and their cell phones. I mean, mind you, I have a cell phone, but out here, it's kind of hard to get a signal, you know? So it's basically just a piece of plastic I put in my pocket to make myself feel cool. Yeah, anyway, kids these days, they don't enjoy being outside in God's creation enough, and that's a really great reason to send your kids to camp, because, well, I mean, with no cell service, you know, what are they going to do? The only thing they can do, they can play outside, which is great, you know? Now, this third reason is arguably the most important. Oh, hold on here. We got a tree to trespass around and over and whatnot. Here we go. All right, this one. You gotta make judgments as you go. Do I go over or do I go under? Sometimes you make the wrong one, but not today. We're gonna be okay. That was invigorating. Anyway, as I was saying, now the third reason is possibly the most important, and that third reason is God. At my camp, and at a lot of camps like it, God is the most important aspect of camp. You know, your kids are there learning about God while they're having fun fishing and archerying, which is not a word, I made it up, but that's okay, you know. So your kids are learning about God on a daily basis. They're seeing it in their counselors and in their fellow campers to an extent, and they're learning what it means to live the way God wants them to. And that, to me, is the most important part of any type of camping experience, you know. So I guess what I'm trying to say, you know, in conclusion, because videos like to be concluded, send your kids to camp. I mean, even if you're just doing it to get rid of them, like my dad did with me, you know, for like 8 years, they're still gonna get something out of it. They're still gonna be spending time outside and learning to be who they are. And I mean, if you send them to a Christian camp, they're gonna learn about Jesus, which is great for everyone, really. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm Connie from camp, and send your kids to camp. No, really, you should send your kids to camp. I'm serious. Just send them to camp, you know.